Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm back again, and I'm going to make a recent pickups video showing off the new Atari 2600 games that I just picked up at my local thrift store today. Now, they had a pretty big stack of Atari games behind their counter. Like, my local Salvation Army keeps their video game stuff behind like a glass counter or whatever. So they had a pretty big stack of stuff there, so I obviously just, asked, hey, can I look at those games up there? And there's tons and tons of them that I didn't have, which I was pretty surprised because usually at thrift stores you usually see like a lot of common games for, systems. Like you would see like a bunch of Genesises, and for the Genesis you would see like a lot of Sonic the Hedgehogs or NFL 94s and stuff like that. For Super Nintendo you would see tons of different, different sports games and everything. Basically thrift stores just sell nothing but crap basically, so... And I got really lucky here to get a lot of really great games for only $1 each, okay? So that was a pretty, good deal. So I'm going to move my tripod, and I'm going to show you guys all the ones I got. Alright guys, like I said, I got quite a bit here, and these are all $1 each, like I said, so that was a pretty good bargain. Atari games in general are pretty cheap no matter where you go. So my advice, if you're just getting into retro video game collecting, I actually do recommend the Atari 2600 because the games for the Atari are practically being given away, no matter where you go, so yeah, that's enough of my little speech, but I'm going to show you guys just really quickly the new ones that I got. Let's see, we have Breakout. These are obviously all ones made by Atari. Demons to Diamonds. Real Sports Football. Basic Programming. I need to get keyboard controllers in order to really play this. I don't have keyboard controllers as of right now, but I'm going to buy some probably online or something like that just to play this game because it looks pretty cool. Maze Craze. I have another copy of Combat. I already have Combat, but mine is that I already had was the one with the picture on it. Now I have the one with the text label. I collect Atari 2600, label variations, so this is a double that I'll keep. And lastly, I have another copy of Space Invaders, which, of course, I already had another copy of Space Invaders, but that one also had the picture on it, and now I have the one with the text on it. Again, that's a double that I'll keep. I have two games here by Epix, California Games and Summer Games. Both of these games are actually pretty fun. They're kind of just, Olympic sporting event type games. They're pretty fun to play. Really late Atari, 2600 games too, because the copyright on these games is 1987. By then the NES was already 2 years old, so these are pretty new Atari games. So the graphics in these games actually look really nice, actually. So yeah, that's enough about that. Pretty big stack of games made by Activision. We have Dragster, which kind of sucks. Grand Prix, which is amazing. I love this game so much. It's a lot of fun. Laser Blast, not bad. Enduro, another really cool racing game. It's kind of like Pole Position, actually. Boxing is kind of boring, actually. Skiing is actually really fun. You just go through ski slaloms, but I actually found it really addicting to play, so yeah, it's kind of weird. I have two games here made by Parker Brothers. We have Popeye, which I already had the NES version of this game. I saw the Atari version. I thought it would look pretty interesting, but it's not very enjoyable. I mean, it's enjoyable, but not as enjoyable as the NES version. So yeah. And Reactor. I actually have not played this yet, so I really don't know what to think of it. Whoa. My stack of games almost fell. Anyway, and the last one here is kind of a weird one. This is made by a company I've never even heard of. This is called VidTech, and this game is called Space Jockey. I've never heard of the company or this games, and I've never even played it yet, so I don't know what to think. But this is a pretty new-looking cartridge. I'll just, show you a little bit. It's got these two little notch things cut on the side so I can grip it out like that. But the thing that really makes it stand out are like these two holes on the back. And you can see it still has the tabs in there, but they're not spring-loaded like most Atari cartridges are. They're not spring-loaded. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's smooth all the way around, but yeah, really weird cartridge. So yeah. So that's it. That's all the Atari games I got. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.